Hello and welcome to my Fright Nights channel. I'm Daniel Buckwheat, and in this video we're going to go through the potential lineup for the 2023 Fright Night season. Now, none of this is confirmed as this is just speculation, but I believe that we have a couple of solid attractions coming back. Now, let's not waste any time and get straight into the first scare zone that is pretty much confirmed to be coming to Fright Nights this year, which is Death's Doors. Now, we know that this is coming back as it is being built as I speak. Well, actually it's probably finished by now. Death's Doors is a really fun scare zone, and all the actors were very active and made sure that they got a scare every time they were at a door. I'm very happy that this is coming back. Our next speculated scare zone will be a reimagined Amity vs Lycan area, as I believe may be possible that this could have some sort of refresh from last year. As when me and my friends were in this zone, we just kind of sat there waiting to be scared, and like now and then they attempted to scare, but I don't believe that it was at its best state compared to what the other years have held up to. Now, the Crows. I believe that they will not have a maze this year, even though everyone would love it, and they wouldn't have a scare zone this year due to where their zone was is where the new maze is going to go. But we'll get onto that in a bit. The Crows will definitely still be here this year, as they were a very popular addition in the past few years. My fellow buckwheats have been denied their sawmill, and they will be running around the island with chainsaws and axes, trying to find a new home, and won't let anything get in their way like the Crows. Now, the mazes. As we all can probably predict, survival games will be announced pretty soon. And we know this, as if you go to the Swarm toilets, you can see a new sign for the maze rating, and it was a quite expensive maze just to have 1 year. Trailers, however, I believe that it will be coming back, but it will be its last year this year. I have a prediction because it's in trailers, they have 23 state-of-the-art screens. And as we know, each screen represents a year. So the fact they only have 23 would lead me to believe that they would close trailers at the end of this year. This will also lead me to believe another theory for Fright Nights mazes in the future, but I will make a video on that very soon. Now, what everyone has been waiting for, new maze and scare zone. The scare zone, I believe, will be a Misty Clappy scare zone and stage show due to the absence of Birthday Bash this year. This could be some sort of story of how the toys have liberated their masters and have come to Thorpe Park to punish those who've wronged them. The scare experience this year will probably be an audio experience, even though how much it failed, as Thorpe Park probably had a contract with Darkfield to have a certain amount of their attractions at a certain amount of Merlin events. They may change the theme. I saw someone say that they wanted it to be themed to Vulcan Peak, which I thought would be interesting. Now, the scare maze. I think no doubt that this is going to be a scare maze about Project Exodus, which will be themed to Egyptian, and will probably use the name King Tut's Revenge. And the maze will go on the place where the carnival event is at the moment. The maze will probably give us a bunch of clues to Project Exodus. That's all I have speculated to come back. Now, remember, take everything with a grain of salt, as this is a speculation and not the announced lineup. Don't forget to subscribe to become an honorary buckwheat. I've been Daniel Buckwheat, and stop messing around with those planks and get them to work.